take me there, then leave me all alone. You say you will, but I know you won't. I know you won't. I know you won't. Be there, be there, be there, be there. Times like these, everyone could use a hand, but we stand around fighting over memories of the promised land. It's so hard to tell if this is heaven or hell, and I can only measure by degrees, but it's sure getting warm around here in times like these. Times like these, do I really need a billionaire who gets off every morning trying to tell me how he's treated unfair? Then I have to pay as the rest of the day we get divided into them and the we's. Oh, I find I'm losing my mind in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they're here then they're not. Every day I'm getting sick of losing something that I haven't got. I'm gonna try to run until the whole thing's done, and I just hope I don't end up on my knees. But Lord, it's getting harder to stand in times like these. Like these, I wish I had a place to hide. Instead of coming all together, we're just adding to the great divide. I hope and I pray nearly every day I can somehow give my troubles some ease. But I gotta say it ain't looking good, not in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they're cold then they're hot. I'm just trying to keep the world from changing me to something I'm not. Well, I want to do my labor, hold my girl and help my neighbor, have a little hope for my dreams. Is that too much to ask in times like these? Yeah, I just want to do my labor, help the world and love my neighbor while I keep it on my joie de vivre. But it sure feels hard, darling, in times like these. I could use just a little bit of help in times like these. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our, what are we calling this?
Sunday evening live stream.
Ooh, that's original.
It's catchy.
Hayes and Allison's live stream. Marketing is our strong suit.
Yeah.
But I haven't done a live stream in a while. I did 184 of them. Not really. I did like 70 of them or something. I took a break, and you did.
I did a few.
You did a few. And we couldn't afford the internet bill, so we had to shut it down for a while.
Well, it's just summer called, and summer's busy around here. But
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna sing some songs.
We thought it was
now.
time to do one together. It was our first time to ever do it together.
You know, we talked about doing this the entire first part of the pandemic, and for whatever reason, it just never happened. So we had a day off, and I said, why don't we do that? Because we never did.
So here we are.
That's a good time. Two.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning, no weight on my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I shaved my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I smoked my brain the night before, cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. And somewhere across the street I caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somewhere, somehow, along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down.
In the park I saw Daddy with a laughing little girl. He was swinging, and I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs they were singing. Then I headed back for home, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing, and it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday.
On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down.
All right.
welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I'm Carll. This is
Allison.
Moore. We got the dogs with us.
Dogs are in and out.
In and out.
Thunderstorm is kicking up.
Approaching. Want to send prayers to all our friends down in Louisiana, New Orleans right now. Hope y'all make it through in good shape, and yeah. I lost my home to a hurricane once, but I wasn't there, and it was not.
It wasn't New Orleans.
It wasn't New Orleans. It was Crystal Beach.
It was still your home.
It was still at home, and it was a very strange thing, though. I mean, I was
sparsely populated.
Yeah, but 90% of the buildings washed away, and I came back, and it was crazy. It was like an atom bomb had gone off. Couldn't find my house because all the street signs and all the landmarks were gone. So there was nowhere to like trace your way back to where the house was.
Right.
And I finally figured it out because we had this blue floorboard. And the entire house was gone. My car was gone. But a kite that had been in the closet was right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weirdest thing. And a fork. A fork from a drawer inside the house that washed away, never to be seen again. The bathtub, the car, never seen again. But this kite was right there. But anyway, it was just seeing the destruction was, I'll never forget it. It was devastating. So anyway, sending love and thoughts and prayers out to our friends down in Louisiana.
Yes.
And we had a big loss.
Well, it's just
Last
been
week.
one right after the other.
Yeah, there's
lately.
been a bunch of them.
Nancy Griffith,
Yeah.
Tom T. Hall,
Charlie Watts.
Charlie Watts, and well, I'm not sure I can talk about it. We'll just have to sing a couple of these.
All right.
Okay.
Start us off. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. In my arms when I need you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue. In the night when I need you. To hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to sing that.
Really?
No big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. Well,
Thank you.
not mine.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been singing for a
mine.
minute.
That's probably one of the first songs I ever learned how to sing. Today is my mama's birthday, so that goes out to her and my sister. And let's see, while I'm here, while we're on the subject, why don't I do a new boy came to town. I ain't seen you around. I feel a brand new heartache coming on. It happened once before when a guy moved in next door. I feel a brand new heartache coming on. Why can't I trust in you? Why do you try to make me blue the way you do? You said we had a date, but you're 3 hours late. I feel a brand new heartache coming on. Why can't I trust in you? Why do you try to make me blue the way you do? You said we had a date, and you're 3 hours late. I feel a brand new heartache coming on. I feel a brand new heartache coming on.
There's a chihuahua.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, sister. Oh, thank you, Willie. Hi, Willie. It's Willie. He likes to be involved
He does.
in everything. Yes. Hi, baby. Hi. Well,
All right, I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you can hear all right. We haven't done this in a minute, so yeah, and I hope we make it through. I'm already sweating. We can't run the air conditioning. This is too much behind the scenes info, but we can't.
oh, you're fine.
We can't run the air conditioning because it's too loud and messes up the microphone. So we just sit here and swelter with our dogs.
It's all right.
If
It's
you
all
hear a crunching noise, that's Winnie over here eating a treat that we gave her. No, it's actually Willie's treat that she stole.
Yeah, she's a thief.
She's a thief. Well, it is your mama's birthday.
Yeah.
You have one of my favorite songs. One of Todd Snyder's.
Oh, yeah,
One of
yeah,
Todd
yeah.
Snyder's favorite songs of yours.
What?
It's about your mama.
I'm just, that's enough. I don't care that I did anything that Todd Snyder likes. Just thrills my soul.
I'm pretty happy about it too.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, you do like this number, don't you?
I do. I do interpretive dances to this song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and refrain from it, but I
Pretty
may
cute.
not be able to help it.
So this is a song I wrote with my mama in mind. So I will do this for her in honor of her and her birthday today as well. This is it was on my last record, which was full of songs inspired by my first book, which came out almost 2 years ago. Anyway, talk about that in a minute. This is a rockin' hymn. shoestring. Can't exactly say we're on the upswing. Ding ding, throw me in the boxing ring. Bird can't fly with a buzzy wing. Everything you say is a coulda, shoulda, woulda. Can't make lemonade without no sugar. I'm tired of pushing this rock up the hill. Tired of pushing this rock up the hill. I'm tired of pushing this rock up the hill. Tired of this rock and tired of that hill. Standing with my babies in the chicken pen, watching over like a nervous mother hen. And God, I'll hear my prayer, but I don't know when. Mama says I gotta put my trust in Him. I ought to hit my knees in this Alabama dirt, but I'm losing faith. Nothing seems to work, and I'm tired of pushing this rock up the hill. Tired of pushing this rock up the hill. I'm tired of pushing this rock up the hill. Tired of this rock and tired of that hill. Why? Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. You know I gotta make it work on a shoestring. Can't exactly say we're on the upswing. Gotta make it work on a shoestring. Can't exactly say we're on the upswing. Ding ding, throw me in the boxing ring. Ding.
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 Hit that note one more time.
No.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I haven't broken a string in a live show in 6 years probably. And last weekend I went out, I did 2 shows at Green Hall. The second night I broke a string. And then my next show was in New Mexico, in Red River, New Mexico. Broke a string. 2 shows in a row I broke a string.
That's cuckoo.
It is cuckoo. Makes no sense. Anyway, that was cool. I love that song.
Todd, that kid just cracks me up that Todd heard it. I was like, yeah.
He lets me know pretty regularly that he likes that song and that he like I don't know if I imagined this or if he told me this, but like at traffic lights he stops and like pumps his fist in the air and like gets all into it. Maybe that's just in my mind what he's doing, but anyway, he always references it.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that was off your last record.
Yeah.
And I have a new record coming out October 29th, 2 months from today. But we've already put out 2 songs on that record.
Things are so different. Now there are so many singles before the
Yeah.
actual record comes out.
I'm not
It
sure
should
if I
just be
like it or
one.
not. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Because
Like-
I'm going to end up putting out 4 songs before the record comes out.
Yeah. Oh well, times change.
Yeah. Whatever. But I'm going to do the first one for you. This is the title track. And I wrote it with Craig Wiseman. It's called You Get It All. All my tame and all my wild, all my man and all my child, all my faults and all my scars, all my sometimes lucky stars, all my joys and my regrets, all my old Guy Clark cassettes. I knew the night we met you'd get it all. All my lows and all my highs, all my truth and all my lies, all my rights and all my wrongs, all my from now on love songs, all my future, all my roots, all my worn out cowboy boots that I kick off in the hall. You get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than to let you try to love half a man. And all my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. Texas dust, all my humble, all my bragging, all my owning off the wagon, all my B.O. place to hide, all my always on your side, all my kids you when you fall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than to let you try to love half a man. All my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. All my blessing, all my curse, all my better, all my worst, from the chapel to the hearse, you get it all. Yeah.
I've had to do a little, just carry on without me.
Alright, Allison's doing some technical maintenance back over here. We're using Instagram, which I haven't used in a very long time, so that's there. But if that doesn't work out, we got YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Facebook. We got all the things. We got farmers.com, we got whatever you're into, we've got it. You can watch this. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more song and then let's tell them about your project that you got coming up.
My project.
Yeah,
Boy.
you got a project.
Yeah.
You do things.
Projects.
You do things.
What do you want to do?
Well,
what's on our list? What do you feel like?
Let's just do this right here. Oh, and I forgot. We've got
I mean, do you want to talk about your record more? That's the first single.
Do I want to talk
Which
about
I love.
record more?
I love that song.
Thank you.
That's a great song.
I like it too.
Written with the legend Craig Wiseman.
The legend Craig Wiseman.
The most performed
Probably not a name most people.
country songwriter of the past 100 years. So that means that his songs have been played on the radio more than any other country songwriter's songs in the past 100 years.
I was a close eighth.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, the man's written a lot of songs. And
just Google Craig Wiseman and you'll be astounded at the extensive catalog of hit after hit after hit.
yeah, it's pretty absurd. Oh, here goes Winnie, and listen closely.
Is Winnie? Yeah, Winnie's having a
there
drink.
it is. Drinking out of the toilet. She heard us talking about her. She stopped.
All right.
All right.
What are we doing?
Somebody asked who's the dog. This is Willie, just showing his backside. That's what he thinks of y'all.
I'm not sure that. Oh, can everybody see? Move your. Yeah.
That's
You can
Willie.
see Willie right there. His little self.
And then this is Winnie. Winnie, come on over here and say hey. Here's her tail
Well,
coming through.
there she goes.
Now they didn't get to see it, but
Well,
anyway.
Anyway, we should do more music.
We should just, yeah. I'm not sure comedy or dog introductions are our thing.
Not gonna be our next careers.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna do That's the Way Love Goes. But I was gonna say before, if people want to contribute to the show, a percentage of the donations tonight, we will donate to
the Community Resource Center.
The Community Resource Center, which is gonna do a lot of good helping people that were affected by the flooding recently in Tennessee.
Yeah, particularly Waverly, Tennessee got hit really hard. I just did a delivery the other day of they need cleaning. They need a lot of things, so we'll be donating a portion to
Yeah,
CRC.
you already made a real nice donation.
Yeah.
Just on your own this week, but we'll give a percentage of this.
My
as
friends
well.
and I gathered some resources.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, here's a song that we did that I put out on my pandemic record, Alone Together Sessions, recorded right here for the most part. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It seems I spent all my life searching for that four-leaf clover.
Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbows. Honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes.
That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes.
Chasing my rainbow, and honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe.
That's the music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes. All right. Yes.
Someone wants to know how they donate.
How they donate? I don't really know what to tell you.
On
Thank you
Instagram.
for asking. On
There's-
Instagram, I think maybe there's a link on my.
There's a link on my
profile.
stories on Instagram.
Or go to
But
YouTube or
that's-
Twitter or Twitch or
Yeah.
Venmo at Hayes-Carl. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't know. But thank you for asking. I hope it works out. And we really do appreciate it. Yeah, we're just juggling a lot of balls here. A lot of balls. We're juggling. Which reminds me, I'm going to tell a little anecdote. We have our door open right now because it's sweltering, and I'm looking into our neighbor's yard. And when we first moved here, about 4 years ago, there was no fence in the front yard. and we put one up to keep the.
Are you really going to tell that story?
I thought I would. It's something that I'm going to laugh about till my dying day, and I think I should share it with people, and I think I should make a T-shirt about it. So we have a neighbor couple. They're very nice. They're about our age.
They were younger. Which makes it worse.
Oh yeah. Special level of creepiness about this now. So they were a little bit younger than we were, and but we got along pretty well. And then one day we decided to build a fence around our front yard so that the kids and the dogs wouldn't escape.
Everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. So the fence goes up. I'm standing, but it's like a what do you call it? Not wrought iron, but you can see through it. It's not a wooden fence.
It's not a privacy fence.
Not a privacy fence.
It's a security fence.
Yeah. And so I'm talking to the husband through the gate, through the fence, and we're just chatting it up. And Allison comes outside, walks over to us, and says hello to him and says, I know we put this fence up, but it doesn't mean we don't still want to have intercourse with the neighbors. Intercourse, not interaction.
What I said was, I don't want y'all to think that just because we put this fence up, we don't want to have intercourse with neighbors.
It's way better with the accent. And he just stops. He freezes. I freeze. Allison freezes. All three of us just sit there and let this settle in. And then Allison just turns around and walks.
What could I do but leave? I just left.
Walks off.
I said it and I went.
Walks off, leaves me with the guy.
I just left. I went to the porch. I went up to and just went to the porch.
Yeah, and just leaves me with the dude in a very uncomfortable sort of thing where he's just looking at me like. Woo! So anyway, here's my idea. Here's my gold mine. It's just a T-shirt that just says, "It doesn't mean we don't want to have intercourse with the neighbors," or something. I'm not sure what the exact phrasing is, but what should it be, baby?
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't exist. Can one of y'all make up a shirt idea for me?
No. What would you do that to me?
You don't have to attribute the quote to you. It'd just be funny. I mean, anybody in the world can look at it.
You're not stealing my material either.
I'm not sure it's material if it just comes out of your mouth on accident. I'm writing an entire book about stuff.
Your life would be so pale if these things didn't happen.
I know. I'm writing a whole book. I'm not really writing anything. I'm just taking things you say and putting it into a book.
That was just a big mistake. That wasn't something that was not a pearl.
Yeah, you have a lot of pearls. That was just an accident.
That
One
was
pearl.
a turd.
I played with Robert O'Keefe recently, and I told him your pearl. We were doing a show.
You told Robert O'Keefe I did this?
No, not that story. I told him about the time I was complaining about my receding hairline. And Allison looks at me and she goes, "The nose goes on forever and the forehead never ends."
That's a pearl.
That's a pearl. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, here, in honor of your pearls, let's do this. Well, I asked you where you've been, and you said none, yeah. None of your business, don't you ask no more. You said if you would do a better job of listening, then maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to paint the front porch ceiling turquoise. You said that's the way we do it in the South. You claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. But sometimes I can't believe the words coming out your mouth. but I try because I want to know your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain and the sometimes just insane. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we'll pretend like we are strangers out there meeting up for the first time. And I'll be a doctor or a secret agent, just hoping that you'll laugh with me as I throw out my lines. And I used to tell myself that I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and I see, oh I see, now I see, darling I see. And so I try because I need to know your heart the best way that I can. For the laughter, for the pain, for the way you call my name. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. I asked you where you've been and you said none. None of your business, don't you ask no more. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for joining Hayes and Allison do a live stream. Live show thing on Sunday. Appreciate y'all being here. Got the dogs. We got
Willie, I think Willie caught a fly during that one.
Yeah.
It was after one.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all joining us. And I threw up, I didn't have a graphic for this particular show, so I threw up my Alone Together Tuesdays, but it's got all the pertinent information up there, except it's on a Sunday, so don't be confused. Or try not to be. I try not to be. I am often confused. Okay, I want to tell everybody about your project. Actually, I'm going to let you tell them about your project. You're going to do a much better job than I will.
Okay, well, I have a new book coming out.
A new book. Mm-hmm. Book number 2. If you don't have book number 1, it's called Blood, and it's incredible. And we should get it.
I'm just going to prompt you, and you can give all the information.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's called I Dream He Talks to Me.
It's called I Dream He Talks to Me.
A memoir of learning how to listen.
And it is a memoir of learning how to listen.
It's a book of essays, short pieces about life with my son, John Henry, who has level 3 autism and is non-speaking. So this comes out October 12th.
Show them the cover again. It's such a beautiful
Yeah.
image. Can you do that?
Yes, that's a painting by our friend in Alabama, Miss Stephanie Spradling. I'm pretty protective of my son, and I just wanted to head off at the pass any request of photos of him to be shown to the world at large. So I had this painting done, and it's one of my favorite things. It's now hanging in our dining room.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's a composite. It was made by a group of photos. It's an original, truly an original, and I love it so much. I'm very proud of it. So anyway, this is a book about my life, our life with John Henry. And we've been full on John Henry time this summer. He's been home with us, and it's been great. And don't have very much longer. He's about to go back to school, but it has been a wonderful summer. So anyway. I
got to interject real quick. to tell everybody, if Allison wrote something that was not great, I still would support her and love her and would tell y'all to go get it and be like, yeah, it's great, it's good. But this is a truly powerful and beautiful and wonderful book, and I can't recommend it enough. It's about, I think anybody with a heart, it will resonate with, particularly if you're a parent. I'm very proud of you. So you can go to AllisonMoore.com to check it out and start to buy it and pre-order it. And I'll let you take it from here.
Well, I want to do this song because the book is not necessarily about autism specifically. My child has autism, so that is part of the book. But it's really a book about parenting and stumbling every step of the way on that journey. Anyone who is a parent can understand the constant self-doubt and the constant desire to do better and do right by your child. So I wrote this song with the great Tony Lane, and it's my anthem because I wrote it right after my son John Henry was diagnosed in 2012. And it was born from the doctor who diagnosed him telling me, after I bombarded him with questions about what I should do for probably a week, emailing every day and asking about this and that, this type of therapy and this type of school and this type of environment, this many hours and this kind of diet, and whatever I could think of to try to fix what I saw as a problem. And he told me, Allison, there is no the decision. There are many decisions that you will make along this journey. And anything you do for John Henry is going to benefit him greatly. So I tried to remember him telling me that, and hoping that grace would find me and my son and guide us in the right direction. Because after all, we're just human and we're going to mess up. Here I am, all worn down to the muscle and the bone, done all I can. It seems like everything I do turns into dawn. Still I stand, still I try, and I know I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's alright. When the wheels come on and I'm somewhere between the shoulder and the ditch, found or lost, and I can't say I've ever known which is which, but there's a road so dry, and I know I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's alright, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright if I find 1,000 ways just to fall from grace. Got a true blue heart. gonna get it wrong. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. That's that. Although, there will be, here, fast forward to present, and here's the most beautiful thing about this entire undertaking for me, this book and where we are at present. So John Henry, I guess he gets it honestly. He's surrounded by musicians. He's born of musicians, so he is very motivated by music and loves music, loves to listen to music, has been into music since, you know, once we sort of got past the hump where it was too much for him to listen to music, he really gravitated toward it. And he loves melodies, he loves singing, he loves rock and roll and things with a beat, and it's just really cool to watch. So he makes up his own tunes. So something that I wanted to do to go with this book was make a collection of songs that are based around his melodies that I've just recorded, that he sings over and over. He's got a couple greatest hits, and I've written some songs to those melodies, and I want to do one for you. I haven't even finished the recording of these songs, but that's okay. I'm going to do one of these songs for you, and I think we're planning on this. We're going to make an EP, and I think it'll be out in January of 2022. So it kind of goes with the book, kind of doesn't. But this is a song that I wrote with my son, John Henry. It's called All We Have Is Now. It's hard to get the thoughts straight. One foot's in the upper head, the other leg's behind this leg. So that's not but a trouble. There's no such thing as yesterday. Tomorrow's just as far away. All we have is now. All we have is now. I wrote this one to a loop that we made out of John Henry singing to a squeaky glider at the playground. So that's part of the track. Let's throw our arms around it. Courage lies in our embrace of all that we don't know we face. It gets a little easier to trust what's written in the stars, when we can be right where we are. All we have is now. All we have is now. All we have is now. All we fun thing I've ever done. So I can't wait to get that out to y'all.
It's really cool.
First of 2022. So let's get back to you. And you're a fantastic, if I do say so myself, because I'm co-producer, record.
You did co-produce it.
I did.
Well, I put another single out, a second single out this week. And this is a song I wrote with Aaron Ratier, who's one of my favorite people and favorite songwriters. He's just a blast. I can't remember how this got started, but it was one of those that once we got the idea, it was pretty easy. We just sat around and made up as many lies as we could and put them in a song. Well, it rains all day in the desert, and Elvis is a lie. A circle's got 4 corners, and 2 plus 2 is 5. I've never been hungover, and there ain't no fish in the sea, and she'll come back to me. Well, a guitar don't make music, and a bumblebee won't sting. It works if you don't use it, and Dolly just can't sing. We don't go to church on Sundays, and freedom it comes free, and she'll come back to me. And I heard her say I do, but just because one says a thing, that don't make it true. Now I'm sitting there by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Well, the clock don't tick and time stands still. Monkey is a man's best friend. It's easier pushing that rock uphill. There's no such thing as sin. Mamas don't love their babies, and money grows on trees, and she'll come back to me. And I heard her say I do, but just because one says a thing, that don't make it true. Now I'm sitting there by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Oh, praying she'll come back to me. That's a fun one to holler. I can't wait to play that live. I'm not sure if I've ever played it. I think we maybe did one time.
Yeah?
But I think at Green Hall.
Did you?
I did. But I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was very hot in Green Hall and I got delirious.
Kind of like now?
Kind of like now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even point it out, but sweat stains.
Where?
On my stomach. I'm covering it up with my guitar.
That happens. You're working hard.
I know. But,
Don't be ashamed of sweating.
okay.
That's the pearl. There's the pearl.
Don't be ashamed of sweating. Is that what you said? A sweating?
Of.
Sometimes I get to a sweating when I'm out.
Of
sweating. Okay.
From Alabama. Don't be ashamed of sweating.
It still sounds like It doesn't sound like
But you.
That F is silent.
Yeah, this is suburbs. Logic.
That's cowboy logic. Alright.
I'm from the actual sticks.
You are from the sticks. I've been there. Good thing you were with me or I would have gotten lost and never been found.
Hayes, we went to the house where I grew up until I was 12, and Hayes says, well, we should get going. He said, yeah, let's get something to eat.
It was one of those where it's like, it's getting dark. We gotta get out of here because we may never. That's how I interpreted it. We may not find our way out. But,
no, you didn't even realize.
No, I actually had no
But
idea.
as we drove there from New Orleans. We had been in New Orleans for Hayes' 40th birthday, and we had a couple days between that trip and arriving at this songwriter festival that we usually play every year, the 30A Songwriter Festival, which we are playing in January.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't mean to tell you that, but it did.
Florida in January.
So anyway, we drove up to Frankville, Alabama from New Orleans. Frankville is where I grew up. And the roads got smaller and smaller. Went from a 4-lane to a 2-lane to a kind of 1.5 lane with no lines. And so potholes and such. And so we went to the house and we walked around for a while, and he said, well, we should get going. I'm kind of hungry. What can we eat? And I said, well, it's going to be a while.
I thought that meant like 5 minutes or something.
No, you did not. Like 30. But he didn't realize it was going to be like 2 hours. To a decent, like Applebee's. And maybe we could have seen Walker Hayes.
Maybe we could have what?
Maybe we could have seen Walker Hayes. Isn't he the one with the Applebee's Fancy song?
I don't
Fancy,
know.
that's like the biggest song ever.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't?
No, but
Gosh,
I
you
have
keep
really
up
bad
on that.
recall.
Okay.
Maybe I've heard it.
Well, anyway. It was 2 hours to an Applebee's.
Yeah, it was. You lived in the boonies. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
There was no address. It was just a highway.
There was an address. It was a Route 1 box address.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like.
That's not a highway, that's a road.
It's a road. It's just like. The address was road.
County road something.
Road. Woo! All right. Well, let's do
And
it.
look at me.
Look at you now.
I turned out all
Look
right.
at you now. Let's do this together.
Okay.
They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not need. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be believed. They say every man must need protection. They say every man must fall. Yet I swear I see my reflection someplace so high above the wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be believed. Bob Dylan. I mean, that was us singing Bob Dylan. I don't know, Sunday, these people may be out of their minds on hallucinogens and alcohol, and they don't know what's what, so I have to explain it. I don't know. I want to say, I think Lydia Manuel has a birthday today. Let me make sure I got that right. But she is one of our regular listeners, so happy birthday to you. I saw Frank Phillips just requested a song.
I saw Frank in Costco the other day.
You ran into Frank in Costco?
Yeah. Hey, Frank.
Yeah. Hey, Frank. And hey, everybody. Thanks for...
John Henry was with me. He met John Henry.
Yeah?
Yeah. We were buying... My son is obsessed with these prepackaged awful things that... It's like salami and cheese. It's the worst smelling. It's
gross.
They're so gross. He loves them. He loves them. How can I deny? Like, we have to go to Costco to get them. They're these little prepackaged snacks. Anyway, we're in there getting those.
8 popsicles a day,
He now wears a size 10.5 man shoe.
Man shoe?
A man shoe. He's 11.
I have size 13 feet, and
You don't even have a size 13 now. What happened?
Nah,
You wore 12.5.
I shrunk a little bit.
Thank God for small blessings.
Yeah, I lost a half size in my 40s. It happens to men in their 40s. Eyesight and toes start to go.
Your toes, no. They have not been reduced. Those are still fingers, monkey fingers.
Yeah, my toes are weird. It's like an orangutan. But anyway, I had giant feet, and I weighed 100 and, I mean, I was tall, but I was very, very skinny, like 130 pounds, 140 pounds, 6'3", and these giant shoes, and it was back, there was a fad, these white sneakers were the thing, and I got
They are again now.
not realizing that when you have giant feet, white is not. I look like Ronald McDonald, just tromping around with clown shoes.
But he has
in the
red
8th grade.
shoes.
I know, but the point is he has giant shoes. That's what I'm trying to say. And I had these white sneakers, and it just looked ridiculous, I'm sure.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
John Henry is
I know, it's cool.
he's getting to that age where, you know, the feet are just, I swear.
They're large.
He's going to be a sizable man.
Yeah.
He's precious and handsome, very handsome. He makes us jealous.
Yeah.
He just
He's obnoxiously good looking.
wakes up looking good. His hair is cool.
Well, let's, oh, I forgot to say, we have postcards. This is the postcard. And anybody who contributes to the show, we will sign it and send it to you. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
So if you would like that, or for a friend, you just request just leave your address. If you use PayPal, I think it's automatically shows up, but if you use Venmo, make sure to leave your address.
Yes.
And we'll send you a postcard. I'm sorry I forgot to mention this.
Yes. Hi, Lily. Hi, baby.
And like we said, a portion of our proceeds will go to, what's the organization
The
called?
Community Resource Center.
The Community Resource Center, to help people that were affected by the devastating floods recently in Tennessee.
Go get some water. There's water out here. Go get some.
All right, they're off. They just left me. 2 dogs and Allison all gone. So I'll start a song here, and maybe she'll come back in time to join me. Thank y'all for being here. It feels good to be back playing music for everybody. Okay. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and the string of Christmas lights. Lola built this joint in '67. Then her boy went off to fight on Christmas Eve. In a war nobody won, she lost her only son. Now everything he loved is what you see. Jesus and Elvis painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola told him Jesus loves a sinner, and his daddy told him music saved his soul. Between the drunkards and the band, it's a fitting promised land for the King of Kings and the King of Rock and Roll. Jesus and Elvis painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. Alright. So if you need a shot of Dickel or redemption, where the Delta meets the Sea of Galilee, a kid washed in the blood of the Mississippi mud, come on, you non-believers, and you'll see Jesus and Elvis painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and the string of Christmas lights. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and the string of Christmas lights. By and by, Lord, by and by. By and by, Lord, by and by. All right then. That's when we wrote together.
Yes.
With our friend Teresa Berg. Okay, what have we got? We talked about your book coming out October 12th. And you can pre-order it on AllisonMoore.com or any of the places where you can buy books.
All those other places. Bookshop.org is a good place to get it.
We steer people there.
If you're in Nashville, Parnassus, we'll pre-order it for you. Yeah, I like the indies myself.
Yeah.
I like to support them.
Yeah. We shut off our Amazon ordering, and it's amazing. Like, we used to go through about 10 cardboard boxes a day. And now we don't have any since we stopped doing that. So anyway, but yeah, try and find an indie bookstore, or just go to her website and that'll do it. AllisonMoore.com. And my record is coming out October 29th, and you can find it on, I think, my website, HaysCarll.com, or Dualtone Records, Dualtone.com has it for sure. And we got 2 singles out right now. And in the record business and the book business, the pre-orders really are really important. They really help you, help the, not only just making the purchase, but having a big first week is, I guess, matters. So anyway, anybody.
Well, it gets people excited to do more for whatever it is. But the thing is, the company that's doing the thing.
Yeah, if you come out in your first week and you sell 3 copies, then they're like, yeah, we're not going to put any more money into this. But if you sell a lot of copies, they go, okay, maybe this is going to be something we're going to keep working on and promoting it. So anyway, they don't care. They don't care about all this.
They do care. They care about us, and they care about supporting us. Otherwise, they would not be here.
Yeah,
And that's the truth.
That's
And
a
I know that.
positive,
And
okay.
that's something that I learned in a big way in the past year. And how many months has it been? It's been almost 18 months since we've been in this whole COVID weird
Yeah.
and tragic, crazy weirdness.
You played one show outside of the house, right? You had that City Winery gig.
You know, it's affected my brain because I don't. I haven't. In fact, this summer I haven't left I haven't spent the night away from the house except for one night, which was the other night because we took John Henry to a water park. But you know, when he's home, I don't go anywhere, and plus he's still 11, which means he can't get vaccinated, so that's a factor too. So we've been trying to stay really safe.
Yeah.
But gosh, I guess I've played a couple gigs outside the house, but I don't know. I've got some coming up. This coming weekend, I'm going to be at the Nowhere Else Festival, which is the festival that Over the Rhine puts on at their farm in Ohio. So I will be there. I'll be doing 2 shows on the Saturday, which is, what is Saturday? That would be the 5th of September. I'll be doing a set in the morning about my first book, Blood, because this is a reschedule from 2020. So it's, you know.
You got a gig.
So yeah, I'll be doing 2 sets. So I'm doing one reading and song set that's more focused on my first book, and then I'll just do a music set later in the day.
Right on.
So, Nowhere Else Festival, if you're in the Ohio area.
And I'm going out for 2 weeks after Labor Day. I think I start on the 10th or 12th or something. In the Southeast, Tennessee, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Arkansas, West Virginia, Kentucky. And then in October and November, we're going out for a month, the full band. All these shows are full band. We'll do a month-long tour. So check that out on the website. And people were asking if they tip, do both of us sign it? And yes, regardless of where you tip, whether it's through her thing or my thing, we'll both sign it and send it to you. So that's the postcard. Whatever you tip, it's very much appreciated. So thank you. I was gonna do.
Let's do more singing.
Yes,
We've been
let's
talking for like.
Yeah, we
15
have.
minutes.
Sorry. All right, we're gonna sing for 30 minutes and get out of here, or maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's do it. Bye bye love. Bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I feel like I can cry. Bye bye love. Bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye my love goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure All right, little Everly Brothers. That's 3 Everly Brothers songs we played tonight.
And rightly so.
Yeah. God.
Rightly so.
They're amazing. We all know they're amazing, but it's just been, went down a bit of a YouTube wormhole recently after Don passed, and it's just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Huge part of my musical education.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister and I got to sing at an Everly Brothers tribute at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
At the Rock and Roll.
We met
Rock and
Don.
Roll Hall of Fame. Put on in 2014. Our friend Rodney Crowell curated.
There's about to be a lot of
show.
name dropping happening here. You ready? Don Everly.
I'll let you do it.
Okay. So, we went. I tagged along. Allison and Shelby got invited to perform. They got invited by Rodney Crowell to perform at the Everly Brothers tribute at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. And so there was Kev Moe, there was the Secret Sisters, there was Waddy Watchell. How did I pronounce his name? Legendary guitar player. And that's all I can remember actually. Vince Gill was there.
Richard Bennett.
Richard Bennett.
Paul Franklin was in the band.
Yeah.
Gosh, so many amazing people. The Secret Sisters, Lettucey was there, Kedmo was there, Rodney. It was a beautiful night of music.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't remember everyone. But my sister and I did a couple songs, and you can dig that up on YouTube. It's one of my favorite things to watch because we did Maybe Tomorrow and The Price of Love. I was playing this guitar actually.
But before she started,
like
Shelby had gum in her mouth.
Well, yeah, she was a
She's
lozenge or something. I don't know. Sissy, what were you chewing on? Put it in the comments.
And before she's watching on Instagram, but before they started,
and you keep texting me, and I can't answer you because I'm using my phone on Instagram to put it on Instagram.
Before they started, she just takes the gum and sticks it on Waddy Watchell's.
She stuck it back on Waddy's amp. I also got to sing a song with Albert Lee that night, which was just incredible. I got to sing harmony with him, and Rodney and I sang on the same mic on that. So that was the beginning of our. Well, I mean, I knew Rodney, but we really became friends then and have become better friends since. And all should get his new record. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. I taught at his songwriting camp, I guess 3 weeks ago, and that was fun. It's good to get to do that. Yeah, I can't teach songwriting, but I can be a great encourager.
She's selling herself short. Yes, the cicadas are humming.
I don't think you can really teach songwriting. I think that it's, you can guide. Teaching writing, I don't know. It's a bunch of rules that you're supposed to break.
Do you want to play one of the John Henry songs?
I see that.
Okay. Do you want to do another one?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do.
You want me to do another song then?
Sure.
Okay. What would you like to hear? Here, I'm gonna do this one for Sissy. Darkness all around me, ancient, cold and scary, walking wounded, walking unworthy. Did you know what that was teaching me to be? I wondered and I worry, I can't get going, even though I hurry. I've been dragging your legacy, and the weight is just about taking me down. Why do I carry what is watch it all unwind. And I untie the ties that bind. Shadows in the hallway, spirits whispering my name, ain't gonna get me. No, not one more day. I'm strong enough to stake my own claim. Why do I carry what isn't mine? Can I take the good and leave the rest behind? Can I let go and watch it all unwind? Can I untie the ties that bind?
Very nice, Ms. Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. You know, I actually started that song with you in mind. I was writing that for you
Yeah.
to sing. And then I took it back.
And I was none the wiser.
No, I played it for you, but you know, in, out. And so I said, I'm gonna keep my material.
Fair enough. Well, I think I'd like to take you to dinner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, any place out of this sweat box would be all right. I'm
Yeah.
about to suffocate.
We better get on with it. Everybody, thank you.
Alabama bugs, approach it.
Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna do one more song.
Thanks, y'all.
We really appreciate it.
It's
And,
good to see y'all. We've been away for a minute.
Yeah.
It's great to see y'all. And, you know, I hope we can see some of y'all in person soon.
Yeah.
Definitely this guy, because he'll
Yeah.
be out on the road.
I'm gonna be out a lot this year, the remainder of the year, and all next year too. So.
I will be doing book stuff here and there, and I'm going to pop up with him too.
Yeah, you'll be rolling with me a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. all
Anyway,
that.
we really appreciate y'all being here. I hope we hope y'all are well, and stay safe and sane and loving and kind as you can be during these challenging times. Yeah, sending y'all the best. I've never been a lucky one. I watched my dreams all turn around while they left me alone, thinking they'd come back someday. Well, it turns out I was wrong, 'cause time don't wait for anyone. And I stand here like a school kid hoping that it's not too late.
Here goes my heart again, foolish as it's ever been, always leading me somewhere that I couldn't stay. But I'm not gonna look behind, there's nothing I wanna find. So I'll stand here and face you and promise I won't run away.
Under the sun, there ain't nothing new. There's lovers and leavers and moments forgotten and dreams that don't ever come true. And even though I'm afraid, I'm gonna stand my ground. And if it's not asking too much. Love, don't let me down. So here I stand in front of you, just hoping that my best will do. I'm a good man, a loving man who just needs someone to hold.
I can see it in your face. Your love can fill up this empty space, and the years up ahead don't have to feel so damn alone.
Under the sun, I ain't nothing new. And maybe it's crazy to keep chasing after these dreams that don't ever come true. And even though I'm afraid, I'm gonna stand my ground. And if it's not asking too much, love, don't let me down. And if it's not asking too much, love, don't let me down.
Thanks, y'all.
All right,
We love
everybody.
you.
We appreciate y'all. Y'all take care, and we will see you on the road or on the live stream on the interwebs or somewhere, hopefully soon.
We love you, Louisiana.
All right. All the best. Take care. Adios.